Hi guys, this is Joby and welcome to JMix channel. We're on the road right now. I'm with Mr. Attorney No Case. Hi Mr. Attorney No Case.
What's up, people?
What's up, people? I make this video for the victim of Taal Volcano eruption that just happened in the Philippines, and this just happened recently, and there's a lot of people evacuate in Batanggas, and after that there's a lot of issue that I've heard and I've read on social media, and until now they're still on evacuation center. Guys, for those who doesn't know what is Taal Volcano, it's the largest 15 by 20 lake filled with complex volcano, and it's the, I think, the second most active volcano. It has, like, in history it has like 34 eruption already, so it's still active. And it's just erupt. Let's just pray for those big, and how we have a means to help them, and don't spread fake news and hate in social media anymore. It's just that some Filipino doesn't really have like a care for humanity. You know, dasmas is needed during volcanic eruption because the volcanic ashes is really toxic, so we need dasmas or N95 dasmas. But some sell it for a high price. Imagine that was just 45 pesos before, and after volcanic eruption it costs like 1,000. There's some selling it for from 250 to 700 to 1,000. It's so greedy to do that because it's a calamity, and you shouldn't do that to your own countrymen. Like,
Supply and demand.
yeah, supply and demand, but it shows greediness. Some use those kind of situation to earn a lot of money, but there are some people too whom I see giving a free dust mask for everyone.
They should have had that stuff before. They should have been prepared though.
Yeah, but that's not really a thing in the Philippines. There are some people who prepare emergency boxes, and I don't think that mass comes to their mind every time they make emergency bags. So not only the issue in the dust mask, there's also some people rant in Facebook because the people from Batanggas, when they evacuate, they left their animals, their cows, their carabao, the horse, and they are so mad at them for not bringing their animal to the evacuation center. You know, it's a natural disaster that we can't really expect. So when you're in that kind of situation, all you've been thinking is to save your family, save as much as possible. And if you're gonna choose between a person and an animal, what you gonna choose? You know, Filipino, most of us have a lot of kids, little kids, and we have to carry them because they cannot run so fast. If you're a mom and you're a dad, are you gonna get your carabao first when you need to evacuate? I don't think it will happen. Right, honey?
Yeah.
No, Philippines, we don't really own cars. During that event, we can't just let our kids ride in the car and then get our dogs to ride in the car too and leave. We don't have, not all people in the Philippines have cars, especially those people who evacuates in Batangas. During that time, it could be not all public transportation are available. You have to choose the most important to be safe. And let's not blame them for not saving their animals. You're not in their situation. If I were in that position and I'm gonna choose whether I save my horse and my son or my daughter, I would save my daughter. Or if I don't have a kids and I saw a dog and a kid in the road, bring one, I will get the child. You cannot blame them for leaving their animals there. You know that they use the horse as their source of income for the tourists. It's also sad for them. It's also painful for them because when they go back on their feet, they don't have horses anymore. They don't have job anymore because that's the only way they can earn money. I know that you were animal lovers, but please be reasonable and please care to humanity too. I know it's really sad to lose a pet, but natural disaster, you have to choose what you need to choose. You don't have an option, especially in the Philippines. It's really hard to take everything, to get everything, to pick up everything when it happens, because one of the main reasons is we don't have our own vehicle there. We just had to wait for the help of other people to evacuate. I don't think they even bring their foods. I don't think they bring their clothes too. I think they just bring their kids. Just left their house there, unlocked, and doesn't care of what happened next because they have to save their lives. Let's not be angry. Let's not blame them for leaving the animals. There's also some people making memes about those victims who covered with the dark ashes, and they make memes about them. Why you so that funny? But it's not really funny. Make fun of those people. Maybe you were not in their situation. If you were in their situation, you don't want that everyone will make fun of you too just because the reporter take a picture of you covered with the ashes. That's not really funny, guys. And then those people who make wearing a gas mask, some of young people say that's, oh, they're wearing a gas mask. Are they K-pop or Korean pop star? If you're gonna do some research, if you inhale the ashes, the volcanic ashes, it will, you will die, or you will have a lung problem. So why you don't do a research first before making fun of them, or before bash them just because they want to be healthy? Like some people make fun that we can't find N95 gas mask anymore. So some people will recreate and make a bra as a gas mask. And some people say, oh, you can also make the panty liner as a gas mask. I had a training before in security, in first aid training. Guys, during natural disaster, during calamity, you have to be resourceful. If some people can't buy their own gas mask, they can use the bra. So what? They had to protect themselves. And panty liners and napkins, or what do you call that in your napkin? For the period.
Maxi pad?
Yeah, a maxi pad.
They're named after me.
The panty liner and the maxi pad, they are also one of the thing you can use during calamity. Like it can cover your wound. And if some people can use that as can recreate that as a gas mask, why not? It's clean and you have to be resourceful. So what? what's funny about that? Before you post something in social media, think about it first. Like, you shouldn't make fun of those people who's in need. You can't do anything, you don't have money to help, just don't say anything. Just don't rant on social media, just don't make fun of them. It's much better just to pray for, think before you click, you know, and always put yourself in their situation. You will have a more understanding about it. And don't blame the president. My gosh, guys, that's a calamity. The president doesn't have to do about this. You shouldn't blame the president every time there's something happened. Let's just pray that the ashes, that the Taal Volcano will stop spreading ashes already, so they can back on their feet. Because they said if not, if it doesn't stop, it will take like 7 months, and that's really long. How can they start again? You know, they lose their animals, some of them lose their houses. So if we can't do anything to help them, let's just pray for them. Don't blame any. This time we should be united than hating each other. That's all I want to say, guys, and thank you for listening to me. And if you have something to say, just feel free to comment, guys. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye. Say bye.
This is
What's that?
peace.